Hey, Ed here with FICM Repair to answer this question here. Can I run FICM tunes on stock injectors, Hercules, whatever? And the answer is yeah. You can run whatever tune you want, the Eco, the 40, the 80, the 100 horsepower Hercules tune on any size injector you want. The things to know are that there's two different categories of FICM tunes. So an Atlas 40 is not an Atlas 40 is not an Atlas 40, right? So what you want to do is you want to get the tuner for the size injectors that you have or are going to have soon. And what I mean by that is if you have stock injectors, you want the stock injector tune. If you have oversized injectors, and I say oversized, I mean 155/30s or bigger, then you want the oversized injector tune. And so great. But if you have stock injectors and say in 2 months you plan on getting bigger injectors in stock, and our faves are 205/30 for hashtag reasons. And by the way, you can look up you can do a search on injector size and FICM repair on TikTok to see my other videos on that. But what you could do is you could go ahead and you can say, hey, look, I want to order up the large injector tuner on loan, even though I got stock sticks. Go ahead and try out all the tunes, keep the one you like the best. The truck will run just fine. You're not going to get everything out of the tune that you would have gotten. It'll be like 80% of the value of or the top end, benefit that you would have gotten. But then I don't have to charge you for a retune later. So there you go. Now the converse is not true. If you're running bigger than stock injectors and you put a stock tune on there, you're not going to be happy with this truck. It'll lope and run like crap, and no, there's just no option to do that. So if you're upgrading, yes. If you're downgrading, no. As far as the other conversation, though, as far as, hey, can I choose a Hercules tune? The answer is yes, you can. Just recognize that if you're running this in concert with an ECM-based tune, probably what you want to do is stick with the Atlas 40 and let your ECM tune be used to power up the top-end horsepower and torque curves and do it that way. Alternatively, or in addition, however you want to put that, if you choose bigger than that, you choose like the Atlas 80 or the Hercules with an ECM tune, just recognize you're going to have some extra smoke that you wouldn't have had otherwise. And so if that's not copacetic, I understand. Stick with the Atlas 40. Also recognize that if you choose the Hercules tune and you have an automatic, you probably need to, if you don't want to have to buy a transmission from me, because I sell those too, but I'd really rather not have to sell you one. What you probably want to do is you want to go ahead and install those solenoids that we talk about in our 5R110 video. So you can just search on 5R110 space FICM repair to see what the story is there. But at any rate, in the story is that your transmission does not upshift through fourth gear. It shifts 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and that's not awesome for you. It causes premature failure of the clutch pack that handles that shift, and now all of a sudden you're buying a tranny because you got shift flaring issues, something fierce, and there's only so much you can do with line pressures to come back from that. Once solenoid material is gone, or not solenoid material, once clutch material is gone, clutch material is gone. So installing those solenoid packs is a lot like planting a tree. When's the best time to do that? Well, 20 years ago seems awesome, but outside of that, well, we can't go back in time, so today seems good. So the answer to your question is yes, you can run any tune you want to with stock sticks. The Eco, the 40, the 80, the 100, and no harm, no foul, and yeah, off to the races. So I hope this helps. If you have follow-on questions, don't be a stranger. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Thanks, guys. Excellent question. Appreciate you.